Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Wade Cook with Monument Global Estates, and I'm here with my co-host and certified Monty Roberts instructor, Courtney Dunn.
Hi.
Today we have a very special episode of Selling Santa Barbara and the Santa Ynez Valley, where we will visit the California Horse Center on the legendary Flag Is Up farm, and we will be speaking with the original and world-renowned horse whisperer, Monty Roberts, and his wife and artist, Pat Roberts. We will also be speaking with their daughter, Debbie Loucks, executive director of a nonprofit 501c3 organization called Join Up International, with a program for veterans and first responders called Horse Sense and Healing. Well, Monty, thank you for having us today, and you've built quite the legacy here at Flag Is Up Farm over the last 60 years. What makes this place the place for your life's work?
Well, it's so unusual for this kind of thing to happen, but I had a billionaire that wanted me to come somewhere and make a horse farm for him with champion thoroughbred racehorse.
Wow.
And so we got acquainted with people from the Santa Ynez Valley and came in. And he said, I own property in Santa Ynez, and I knew that I wanted soil that was right for making horses and weather that was right for making champion horses. So this guy says, I want you in a plane, and I want you to go to more than 30 countries and study what they do to find the best thing for them. So I went about a month and a half all over the world. And on that trip, the Queen heard that I do nonviolent training.
The Queen of England.
Queen Elizabeth II asked me to please set aside some time to come and talk about violence-free training of horses. So anyway, we came back to California then, and the soil here was massively better than anything we were finding anywhere in the world. This became, in my opinion, the center of the best place in the world to live.
Wow.
Center of the best place in the world to raise horses.
Monty, thank you so much for your time. You're an incredible human being, an incredible person, a incredible horse trainer, and I think the original horse whisperer. Pat, we just heard a lot from Monty about your time here in the Santa Ynez Valley, and yourself, you're a pretty incredible artist and sculptor.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about that journey and what that's been like for you.
When we moved here, I looked at all these white walls in this lovely new home and said, we need color. And so consequently, I went down and I bought how-to books, paint, and canvas, and started painting.
Wow.
And actually, I found a wonderful teacher, and I started selling my paintings. So I was really on a roll. But Monty comes along and he says, Pat, it's really nice. Obviously, you're an artist, but you paint in colors, and I'm colorblind.
Oh.
And so consequently, I took an adult education class at Santa Barbara City College, 6 weeks, and started sculpting. And I had a little trouble doing my first horse because they were not really easy, but I finished it and I did my third one, and people started asking me, do you sell?
Well, thank you, Pat, so much for your time. What an incredible collection and an incredible life here with Monty.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Debbie, you started the California Horse Center a few years ago. Can you tell us a little bit about how that got started and a little bit about the mission?
That was in 2022 that we officially launched the California Horse Center on Flag Is Up Farms, though.
Yes,
I
yes.
call it the Monty Roberts California Horse Center because we've not lost that transition. So I worked with Mom and Dad about 20 years. Before 2018, we started looking at what do we want to do with the future. Most of our focus was on education. We had an online university, we had the tours, and then we of course had the books and DVDs and all that. We didn't focus on the farm. So in 2022, it was like really how we want to house horses progressively. These days, a lot had changed since Flag is Up 1966,
Oh, yeah.
was built. It was state-of-the-art then, but it was built for a thoroughbred racing industry alone, and really specifically to start horses. We really changed all that with the focus on the health of the horse.
Wow, Courtney, what an incredible experience with the remarkable Roberts family. From the legacy that they've put down here at Flag is Up Farm and the impactful work that Debbie Loucks is doing with the California Horse Center, this place is truly one of a kind.
Very special place.
Thank you for joining us at American Dream TV. I'm your host, Wade Cook.
And I'm Courtney Dunn with Monument Global Estates.
And until next time, keep dreaming big and living your American dream.